The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances. Now enjoy the show.
What up, though, peeps?
Hey,
What's
up, y'all?
Not much. What's up?
Not much.
How y'all feeling?
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. You know, just
How are you feeling?
I mean, you know, I'll be
Right?
I'll be just fine, Lord. You know.
Yep.
Hey, you know, we out here.
Absolutely.
Yes, he is looking to link together the show. Yes, God.
How about
Glad
Kendrick
everybody
Lamar is
made
doing this? How about Kendrick Lamar is performing at the Super Bowl and everybody mad?
How about
I love it. How about he dissed Drake in advertisement saying he's going to be at Super Bowl? Because there was actual another diss inside of that commercial. This guy might be serial.
what was the other disc that was inside the commercial?
The reference about the making it to the Super Bowl. That was actually a Drake verse. That was actually a Drake bar.
Oh yes, absolutely, it sure was.
That's
Yeah, but he did that before he even knew that he was going to be performing at the Super Bowl.
you ever
Did we not do?
He already performed though. Remember, he did perform at the Super Bowl.
my God, Kendrick Lamar is now officially the Candyman of the industry.
Wow.
Say his name 3 times.
Say his name 3 times. I'm
Wow.
telling you, bro. Like once you go at someone that is legitimately cerebral and all he does is do prison workouts and love on his family. That's it.
I heard that.
He is for the culture, and that's what I love. And everybody's like, Lil Wayne. I said, what is he going to do?
Hold on.
Well, you know what it is? It's in Louisiana. That's why everybody's mad.
I don't care. But everybody that performed the Super Bowl is not from the... Okay, go ahead.
Can we put some? Because I'm gonna be very real before I launch. Because I was about to launch in really heavy, but I'm gonna just dial it back a little bit. Try to play it cool. I'm gonna try to play it cool this podcast. All right. So here's the thing.
You don't feel good, do you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Wayne is absolutely supposed to be doing. With the people who are in the current position that make decisions in regards to the halftime show, Wayne is supposed to be there. Like, let's not get that misconstrued.
I don't see why though.
Kendrick and Wayne have a song together. You know what I mean?
So maybe he'll bring him out.
So hopefully it's something to where it's a transition, and then Wayne gets his, and then he keeps on, and he keeps going forward, right? Hopefully so. But I can't I know when it comes to other Super Bowls, a lot of the artists, they weren't from that city or whatever. So, but the thing is, it just would not make sense to, in this day and age, to not have the legacy act that Lil Wayne is, who has made great shifts in not only just the culture, but in the industry as well, bringing on so many amazing acts that we have enjoyed. Y'all can't tell me that we haven't enjoyed Nicki Minaj, Tyga, Drake, any byproducts of these people. We can't do that to Wayne. I hope that Kendrick Lamar with what he has with Drake is specifically with him, and that he's able to be in a mindset, and Wayne is able to be in a mindset to receive that opportunity for them to actually collab on that stage, because I think that would be amazing. Now, also, bro, I'm from the South. Y'all don't understand what Wayne was in the South to us. It's a whole.
And no, I don't get me wrong about Lil Wayne.
No, I just don't see the Drake connection. Yeah, I would see Lil Wayne being in that concert because it's in his hood.
I can't see him doing the Super Bowl because, as far as performance wise, that's what I'm looking at. Absolutely. I'm not looking about his talent and what he's contributed to the culture. Come on, the Super Bowl. Usher, Beyonce, MJ. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
We can't discredit the fact that Wayne was also very it's not like his live shows don't go.
Or not.
His live shows are crazy. Amazing. Like he brings the energy, he brings the performance.
Okay.
He always. But now, if there's anything that people could say negatively about his shows, is that he tries to put other people on. Where like, oh hey, this is my crowd that came here to hear and see me. Well, let me also give you, hey, I got another up and coming artist that I believe in. Here, like, listen to him and he'll come out and he'll perform. And I got another young up and coming artist. Check her out. She'll come out and perform. Maybe that's about it. But besides, he brings the energy. He has hits for dog. He has hits for days.
Definitely got hits. Definitely got hits for sure.
I still got lyrics memorized to this day. I don't know if y'all remember, like, Top Back, the T.I. joint with, man, Wayne did a freestyle on that. I remember that freestyle word for word to this day. I'm 34 years old. That came out
so young, so youthful.
Dog, like,
I was in high school. I remember that. I remember that age.
Bro, what? Like, I still remember Dedication 2. Dedication 2, not 3.
And to be honest, I think that because we're from different generations is why you go so hard about Wayne performing. For me, I'm like,
But who would you say?
I'm like,
who would you say that you would have this energy for? And I promise you,
even down for Kendrick. I can't wait to see him perform at the Super Bowl.
Right.
I think he's hella dope, and
Absolutely.
I think performance-wise, I think he's going to bring it for real. I think he's going to bring it. But I do hope that it, out of respect and love for Wayne, because he is from New Orleans, that he will bring him out. Mm-hmm. That would be dope. And I think everybody would love that and would be looking for that.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
I really can't wait. I wholeheartedly, like, I have nothing but, like, that's one of the people that I want to sit down and interview and, like, legitimately.
That'd be a good one.
With him. With
who? Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick and Wayne.
Like, and Wayne.
What, speak that thing into the universe and it'll come back. I was about to say,
that would be a good one.
Definitely will.
Heck yeah. I can see it for sure.
All right. So, what we can see now right now? Let's see the intro.
For sure. Intro.
And we are back. Hey, y'all, welcome to Running with Scissors. Y'all know who I am? Y'all know who I am? Michelle with the 1 L.
1 L. Not 2 L's. 1 L.
Not 2. But 1.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That's me.
You see, I saw your eyes.
That nigga said, oh, 2
He's like
1. No, nigga, with 8.
You heard the thunder with it, right? Like, you can hear both L's. Huh?
I'll be like, hold on.
That's her name. Michelle.
1.
All 8 of them L's.
I was about to say, does the L run long, Michelle? You was
not 2, but 1.
Okay. She said, get it. Okay. Oh, all right. No rolling of the L's.
What's up, family in the chat? Y'all, are we gonna introduce ourselves? Are we past that?
Oh yeah, no. We not. No, we still not past. What's good, great people? I am Ezel Moon, and I'm here on Running with Scissors. Don't get poked in the eye.
Oh wow!
So you running high?
You running high with his?
Like, that's pretty cool. I like that.
But on boom.
That is disturbing.
I was late.
He was almost there. We was close. Real close. I would have.
Protect your eyes, Michelle.
Protect your eyes. Protect your eyes. That's funny.
Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those shows that I feel it right now.
And you are. Hey, Penny.
I am RG, Honorary Autobot. Somebody's been binge watching season 1, 2, and 3 of the Transformers, and now it's stuck in my head, and that's what the title is today.
Hey man.
Yo, Darth Vader is going.
Oh, dude. Hurt my heart, dog. Oh my God. Redskins, Howard, sir.
The one, the voice. He passed away. James
Earl Jones.
Yes.
James Earl Jones.
No. Time out.
You didn't know James Earl Jones?
Time out.
Mufasa.
You don't introduce that with Darth Vader is gone. I'm thinking of like the original actor. You're saying
who cares about David Prowse? We're talking about James Earl Jones.
Oh, the voice.
Bro, you could have just said James Earl Jones. That would have worked. Are you serious?
So you're mad about the German David Prowse, the guy who had no speaking parts in the movie?
Oh my God.
You mean the guy that was in the costume?
Yeah.
We're talking about the voice that people care about. We're talking about James Earl Jones, son.
Hey, Lady D.
If it wasn't for James Earl Jones, it would be no Darth Vader.
Man, if it wasn't for bro, like James,
anybody could have gotten that costume.
Exactly. Have you heard the voice of the guy who played Darth Vader? He sounds like
y'all
for real. He's
thinking about Darth Vader. I'm thinking about Coming to America. Y'all know Africans really, at one point in time really believed that Coming to America was supposed to be like a thing for us to learn how to get to America. And
that was the Wakanda back in the day. All right,
absolutely.
Like, where is that?
He's Mufasa. Stop playing.
That's how you know the generation differences.
Claudine was my favorite movie, and he was in that one. Man, James Earl Jones is a legend. Give it up for James Earl Jones, y'all.
I watched Fences, like not the movie, but the actual like stage. Like I was, that hurts.
Yes, right. Yesterday I was so sad yesterday. Like you know what I love about him is that every generation knows him and loves him.
Yeah, he's been around forever.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought he died several years ago. And then I found out that he wasn't, and I was happy that he was back. And then I was like, is he dead? It's quiet. Then I found out that he was back. And then with yesterday, I was like, is he really? It actually happened?
Oh,
because you know how you don't see him for a long time. And I knew he was up in age. So he was up in age, not in heaven. Every generation got introduced to him. I mean, he was 93. He had a full life. And I mean, his resume,
absolutely.
his portfolio is awesome.
Penny done
when
killed
I saw my daughter, she killed him off years ago.
Years ago. Yeah. And it's now just like, oh, well, I mean,
I thought he was dead anyway.
He was dead anyway. Penny, you are.
When I saw my daughter post about him, I was like, wow. Like when my daughter posted about him, but she reposted as him.
You made it official 5 years ago. Oh, dog, Mr. Society.
That made me feel kind of good because I know he's touched every generation and he touched my kids too because they know him from different movies, you know. So
but yes, we understand what you're saying.
We get to hear him ongoing. His voice is.
But Penny was like, you know, put James Earl Jones in the grave a long time ago.
No. I'm sure y'all can name somebody where you just thought they was dead already.
That was
like Bill Murray. I thought he was dead already, and it's like he's still here.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Well, Bill Murray
is
several
times too. It's like he's still.
Bill Murray is definitely still on TV. He tried to get didn't he try to get the Hot Tour girl to he tried to get her a show.
He did.
The Hot Tour.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't know what her name is. Yeah,
they said he was dating. They said he was dating Khalees.
No, you know
I heard that, but I was wondering. I was
not
like,
Bill Murray. Not Bill Murray. I'm thinking of somebody else. The guy that has a late night show with all the political pundits and all the other.
Bill Maher.
Bill Maher. Yeah,
Bill Maher. Yeah.
But no, Bill Murray did date Khalees. I don't know if they broke up or not, but you know what? That's their thing. But I would
know how that came about. But
Bill Murray,
Bill Murray got a twisted.
He got a little swag.
He's totally funny. I can't imagine what all is working now. Maybe it was a strategic move.
It might.
Yikes! Stripes.
And look, I'm sure we know what it's not for.
Or maybe it is.
Have y'all
don't
make us think like that? Shooting out dust.
Give me some paper powder.
Ghost in the shell with one L.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't unsee that. Horrible. Good God.
I can never like I can't scrub that image out of my mind.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
She's traumatizing us on a Tuesday.
We know what you're saying. We're just not trying to think about it. Thank you very much.
Right. You gave us visuals too much.
I don't know to stop my mouth from saying what my brain thinks.
That's okay. It's great entertainment. We just scar for life. Other than that, we're good.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, but you guys haven't.
Anytime
You guys
y'all
have
hear
never
about,
thought about like
anytime you hear the name,
there's
they're gonna be
nobody
like,
famous that you thought was gone already.
Oh, plenty of people.
I mean, and it don't help that the internet kills people all the time too.
all the time.
That don't help.
All the time.
Kill people.
Dude, I thought Chuck Berry was gone years ago because I had brought like a bunch of music from Chuck Berry. I was like, man, that'd be dope if he was still alive. He was still alive. He damn near lived to be 100.
Well, Chuck Berry was old.
You know, have y'all ever like looked at the lifespan of y'all family members? Like for real? Like I realized that like my certain family members of mine, they live to be like 100 plus.
Really?
And
that's some good blood right there.
That's what I'm saying.
That's some good blood right there. Everybody can't say that.
Oh, I got a real dark question for y'all. Would you rather outlive your friends or have your friends outlive you?
I guess we'll find out now, won't we? I guess we'll find out.
I don't want to put nothing in the air. So
we'll find out either way.
Question sit.
Ask the question again. What?
Would you rather outlive your friends or have your friends outlive you?
So here's my answer to that question. I don't want to see. I don't want to see anybody just go because that's sad, and that's a feeling that I don't want to feel.
Right.
You know.
That's what I'm saying. We'll find out.
You know. But I want to live a long time. So
that's funny that you asked that. I choose
me. I want to stay. I want to stay.
I never thought that I was going to see 40, so I had already planned on not seeing everybody.
Why?
So I accepted that and
thought that we wasn't going to live to continue. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Remember, she was gravely ill and she thought it was going to be a wrap. Remember,
even before my body was acting stupid, I never saw it. Like my imagination wouldn't even take me to see my kids graduate or growing gray hair, living long. It just was not a reality for me at all. I never saw
being a firefighter, but I never put myself in a box. That's one thing we don't imagine on a regular basis.
I literally at 21 had a will written, like full blown. Didn't see it. It was in my heart, and I just did not feel it, see it, nothing. So I never planned on being here.
We got to wrap the bubble wrap for the next 50 years. Thank you.
So how has your thought process changed now?
Now that I have chosen to live, it's amazing. It's like the first time ever doing anything. Like now I'm like, okay, so what we doing today? Let's see what life brings. I'm really excited because I never planned on being here. So it's different.
Yeah, that's kind of dope too.
Yeah, it is dope.
I wouldn't want to watch everybody else
because I've already lost friends that I grew up with. So that's not a good feeling.
Like sitting there still watching.
This is an age now where it's just so weird. Like it's like I'm seeing friends that I've grown up with that are dying like young. You know, we're not really old, but no, it's just not. And their parents are going now, so it's just like just seeing a whole lot at this age.
See, with what he just said, a tougher question. All right, let's say watching your peers pass, do they take on the responsibility of your family? If that was the case, would you want your friends to take on the responsibility of your family because you died first? Or would you take on the responsibility of their family because they passed first?
I think that with the community of people that I've built, the network of people that I'm connected to, I mean, including you guys, I feel like I can trust y'all with the friends, with like with my children and my my people. Like, I think that makes sense to me. But would I want to? Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Dealing with the burden of knowledge of having lost your friends, that's hard. And then there's also that survivor's guilt. I mean, I feel that because, I mean, you know, we lost people to the streets doing street shit, you know, but dang, that's a good
I haven't, thankfully, thank God, I haven't had any of like my close circle.
Right.
Nobody's gone.
Right.
Like I've had friends that I've grown up with that I know, and I wouldn't say I was close, but my circle, like my sister circle, we still here. Yeah. So that would be something that would really, 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 really hurt. Like that's like a connection. What about you?
What about you?
Take it from someone who's lost a lot of people over a long period of time. You just cherish every moment that everyone's here. So I'm not to a race to the end. We'll just let it play out, because thinking about it is only going to drive you nuts.
Yeah. And anybody after my mother was the hardest person in the world that I could have lost. Mm-hmm. So anything after that is like, such is life. We're here to die. That's what's going to end up happening.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Technically, I'm here to podcast. I don't plan on dying on this broadcast.
Well, I'm saying we're having a conversation. Not here today, but that's the circle of life, Mufasa. James.
Well, that's all about me wide as hell, because I'm gonna get to 9 o'clock. Damn it, I'm telling you that now.
See, right?
Tired of that game.
You know what else you can tie in?
Can I hijack the show for 2 seconds? Let me get one ISO.
ISO.
Speaking of which, on the topic of death, I do want to give a RIP, a couple RIPs. Rest in peace, B King. He impacted the city in a way, the city that I'm from, in a way that that was felt all over the world. Nothing but love and respect. My heart goes out to his family. And everybody that was impacted by the loss. I know the city still feels a way about losing him. And I also want to give another RIP to Darren Burks. It was a police officer who died in the line of duty in Dallas, Texas, my second home. Dog, I miss you. I love you. Such a violent death for such a peaceful, kind, empathic person. Like, when I say he was one of the best of us, not only just like as far as being a man of Omega Psi Phi, but just being a man in general. That brother laid it all on the line. He was an educator, a son, and someone that inspired, sent out video messages all the time. My guy was everything and more. And I know for a fact that like someone had posted this, Lee had posted this earlier. He's like, North Texas is its own kind of island in a sense when it comes to us, and like being able to have had all the positive memories. I used to just look at this man, just bow. I would see him, I'll do a little bow, be like the hop guys, because he knew how to, like, he would just be always down for setting out a hop. And my man, like, he helped it. He inspired that enthusiasm within me. And also a couple of like just random things that I do is partially because of him. So rest in peace, Darren Burks. Burks, I miss you, dog. And I just want to encourage everybody, love on your friends, your family members. I ain't gonna hold you when we go on commercial. I'm gonna cry, but I'm gonna be back though.
So we need a lot of commercials. Okay.
Nah, yeah. Do the extended.
Do me a favor, no snot bubbles. No snot bubbles.
No snot bubbles. You got a whole T-shirt over there.
I just need a full minute. Like,
I wanna add, and sorry for all those powerful losses, and thank you for mentioning them, Ezel. I don't need an ISO. I wanted to just
you getting one whether you like it or not. Take your ISO.
I just wanted to say before we switch the whole energy and everything, that it's one thing for the deaths that we lost, that the situation was uncalled for and it couldn't be reversed. But the situations that can be controlled or intervened with are the suicides, because today is Suicide Prevention Day. And those lost, yes, for each and every single person that is going through a loss, that is grieving, that don't know how to deal with it, yours can be prevented. Take note that you are wanted, that you are loved, whether you recognize it or not, and that you don't have to take your own life. You don't have to end yours today. You can choose life and see where it brings you. There's so many losses that we couldn't control and change already, but yours can be intervened. So allow it to happen and choose you, choose yes, and see where it goes. That is it.
Woo. Powerful. Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Yep. And for those folks that need a little help, we got the number down here. You can text, you can call. If you don't want to go that deep, We can also go to NAMI, the National Alliance for Mental Health. Hop on that website. The whole idea is for y'all to show up and kick it with us as much as possible because this show is nothing without you guys, and we need you guys all hands on deck to make this world a better place. So
absolutely,
please and thank you.
And before we end this, answer that phone call sometimes. Sometimes it could be that one phone call could be the call that could actually save somebody's life.
Yep, indeed.
Make the call, answer the call.
Your ex.
Unless it's your ex, let it ring.
I still let it ring.
I just want you to know.
Lock
yes,
him.
I know you're watching. No, I don't care. It's too late.
Dang.
Well, think of it like this.
How do we go from this to this?
Think of it like this. If you block the number, you don't have to worry about the call.
No.
No, but for real.
They keep on finding new numbers and then hitting my business line, hitting my Google Voice line, and hitting, dog, they like, you don't have access to Batman anymore.
Look, stop calling E. Call 988 and get some help. Leave him alone.
On you.
Try
Jesus. This is just Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne. That's it.
It's over, baby girl.
Oh,
move on.
Oh,
go ahead and hit it.
Call Jesus.
Call on the Lord.
Call on the Lord. Call on him. And call on the devil. I don't care, but
no, don't call on. Don't do that.
No, I mean, bro, like call somebody else but me.
Call Tyrone.
Call Michelle with 8 L.
But you can't use his phone though. Can't use my phone.
But you can't use our phone.
That's hilarious.
You will Google. No, let me not give nobody any ideas.
Oh my God.
Real, like, can you imagine?
Go to commercial.
Yeah.
Commercial yet? Can we at least tell the people what the hell we're talking about?
I'm just saying.
1 second.
What does simping mean is the thing, and you is simping. I just want you to know, man. While we go to commercial, you can go to hell. Commercial.
And we never even talked about. Okay, go ahead. Commercial, please.
I guess we're going to commercial. He's gonna cry in the car. Remember Friday? He's gonna cry in the car.
I was thinking that.
He's gonna cry in the car.
I guess we're going to commercial. See you in a second.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. I just work here, y'all. I don't know what y'all be doing. All right, commercial, fine. Damn.
Stop calling.
Tired of the same old motivational speaker? Well, unlock your full leadership potential with Penny Owens. Through storytelling and real-life obstacles with real-time solutions, you'll heal your inner child, expedite the learning process, highlight your strengths, and soar to the next level. Using my keynotes, Depression Ripple, and Purpose Power Infusion, I tackle the underlying issues that keep you from being where you want to be. Join the many who have changed their lives after hearing me speak. Go to www.pennyowens.com.
Tap into your essence with a Divine Essence candle. Candles that soothe your soul and balance your chakras. Each candle has an affirmation inscribed on each jar to help you stay grounded, create balance and harmony. Use code DE20 for 20% off your first purchase at divineessence.us.
What up, peeps? RG from a United Front. Got a quick question for you. Have you always dreamed about podcasting, but you don't know where to start or what even platform to use? Well, I can answer one of them questions for you from the start. Make StreamYard your first investment in your podcast future. StreamYard's easy to use, and it allows you to go live on multiple platforms at once. So, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you can stream them all at the same time. Show us some love. That's my point. When you open up a StreamYard account, use that link below. That actually gives us some love so we can keep producing the same content, and you can also be using the same high quality technology we use to bring the content to your internet browser. So please and thank you in advance. Go StreamYard, go United Front. Talk to you later. And we're back. Okay, so as we reset the deck, first off, let's talk about our actual topic. What does simping mean? And I don't say that in a mean way because these are important things. So, hey, our derailment is actually game. So stick with us. That's what we do. But tonight's topic, simping. What does it mean? Also, we also have a thing we've seen on the internet. So I would like to tackle that before we even get into the topic.
Well, let's tackle that because it leads right into the topic.
That's right. So, with further ado, as soon as my mouse up, there we go. Let's talk about the crap we've seen on the internet.
Crap I seen on the internet.
Go ahead, Michelle. Tell them what to do.
All right. So we saw this video where the guy was Kirkland is a known comedian. He's funny. He was talking about proper etiquette when it comes to how does he say proper etiquette for what? Penny, I need your help with this one because my brain sometimes. So he talked about buying drinks for women at the club. Am I muted?
No, Penny is because he went.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't even hear it. It looked like one of the old Chinese flicks.
Yes.
Okay.
Penny.
I'm fool. Like, right.
Oh, okay.
So, something like that.
Right.
I'll put that on the board for you.
Right. Okay.
So I'm going to let Penny explain more because I don't remember too much about that one, but I remember what it was.
You will try my cone technique.
Honest. Come here.
Yeah. Y'all are crazy.
I watch a lot of movies. I can't help it.
Okay, anyway.
Yo, we trying to go worldwide. We're trying to go worldwide.
But there's nothing offensive about the Kung Fu movies. They know the voice track was not made for Mandarin. They had regular people saying Mandarin.
You know what I'm saying? They know.
Okay.
Why you?
Okay.
He's in. He's in.
Play your white head.
I'm just gonna.
Anyway, homie was talking about how he was called a simp because when he talks to a woman after like 5 or 10 minutes, he offers to buy her a drink. He was getting clowned for it, and he wanted to take the time to address the men that this is actual etiquette and manners. Like, this is being a gentleman. So he was trying to describe what the difference between being a gentleman and being a simp, which leads us to our topic.
And we also mentioned about walking on the outside of a woman when you're walking down the street. That's also proper etiquette.
I wish I could see your hands. How many of you guys actually know that?
I definitely do that. That part is for sure. But
there are a lot that don't even know it.
That's both men and women. There's a lot that do not know that.
And women.
I've never heard it before.
No, I whenever whenever I'm outside and I see that, I do look at it sideways. But I do want to address something about that buying a drink for a woman at the club thing.
Simping.
That's not etiquette, my guy. That's not a gentlemanly thing to do.
It is.
You could just.
If you want to drink, of course you think it was a gentlemanly thing to do.
You could just hold a conversation.
You don't have to.
Woman. You don't have to get her drunk.
It's not about drunk. It's about we're talking, we're out. It's an environment where we're drinking.
Okay,
now she's sitting there already sitting. Why wouldn't you buy her?
I meet you I randomly run into you at the bank. I'm supposed to withdraw some money and randomly give you some bread too. Fuck out of here. I'm not doing that.
I don't know what you're talking about the bank, my boy.
Apples and oranges.
I'm supposed to randomly get you some fries too. Fuck out of here.
He said at Walmart buy people oranges randomly.
I'm not done. I'll meet you at a goddamn gas.
I've had somebody pay for my stuff in line at a store before.
But that's also but this is the difference in the generations. This is why this is the topic.
For my stuff when it wasn't a full basket.
Now, E, I want to say because you're the youngest here, so
if a man is trying to buy a woman a drink in the club, that brother is trying to getting them draws. And guess what? You can get in them draws without buying.
He's trying to GTD?
Maybe I don't think he's trying to get her.
That's so good.
Penny, that was a good one. He is trying to GTD.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Yeah, all right.
Get him.
Nah, man. I don't think a man that'll try to that's trying to get get them draws, he gonna do whatever he can. And guess what? Nah, no to all of that shit.
Okay, so
but see, that is different, I would think, from simping. The definition that I've heard with simping is on a way more desperate level. Even somebody that's just trying to play their game at the bar, that's one thing. Simping is on a different level.
What he said was
that you just met after 5 to 10 minutes is inside the club is not simping.
Simping is more if you buying her a drink and all of her homies, and you done gave her gas money, and you trying to get breakfast. Like, you're doing way more than just a drink.
That's extreme simping. That's simping X. That's simping X.
But so you wouldn't say buying a drink ain't part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say that simping if it's strategic.
The game is literally, baby, hey, how you doing? I'm such and such. You know, you looking mighty fine this evening. I know you
mighty fine. That is very simple.
Mighty fine. You sound like my grandfather. You like my grandfather.
Let me just get you. Let me go, Dr. Clump. We'll continue this conversation later. You know, and if she ain't with it, then guess what, my brother? Then you move on and you chop it up with a homegirl. Hey, how you doing?
See, that's somebody who actually has the swag to do that.
Here's the thing: if someone
so you buy them a drink, you don't got no game. Is that what we're saying?
Looking at a man that will buy a woman a drink in a club as a simp. I look at him as a gentleman, to be honest.
That's the definite difference, and
that's what he's saying. That his boys call him a simp because he's doing that. But it ain't tricking if you got it.
Yeah, but look, okay, all right. So let's take that premise. It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't simping if you got it. So let's say that you got it. Like, you, the man, you can buy all these women 10 drinks or more. So you decide to buy everybody a round of shots and whatnot. Dog, in your mind, you would still think the girl that receives the shots is gonna think, yeah, girl, I got it like that. You know, he bought me and all my homegirls some shots.
So what?
Yeah, and I still ain't giving. Hey, man, no, dog, no.
See, here's the problem. Y'all don't worry too much about what other people are thinking about.
No, I'm talking about the person.
And that dude is doing that, and his motives is just to be a gentleman.
But is it not true that the person that you're pursuing, that's whose thought process that you're the most concerned about? If her thought process is that, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna take all this stuff from you and then I'm gonna go on about my business, then no, man, like,
that's the
difference between paying attention, because this homie thinks that, and that's when you blur into, I think, the simping part. It's one thing if you bought her a drink, right? But if she get big headed and she thinks she's about to play you for it and you don't see it, now she's calling you trying to get her friends' phone bills paid, and you pay it, then now you into that simping thing. Now you're doing too much. You see what I'm saying? Like, now it turns from this one situation to now she's using you. If you are allowing somebody to use you, then yeah, that's a little foolish there.
I say it like this: it's plenty of girls to get free drinks.
I think about it like on a scale like this. The closer the relationship is, like from talking to, we're actually in a relationship, to we're boyfriend girlfriend, we're considering getting married, to being married and shit. The higher that scale goes, the lower that the view of simping it is, because
Tisha Campbell, shout out.
You know, it's like an opposite thing. That's what it looks like to me.
All right, so let me ask you guys this, because I don't come from the generation of simping, but
there's plenty of them. You do. No. The temptation record tells us everything.
We do. Yeah, we do.
There's
some
simps on your doorstep all night getting people walking away.
But I don't come from the generation of what y'all call simping as simping.
Men used to get
now that's the difference, right?
Men used to get 3 other dudes to sing on a street corner about that pussy. I'm telling you, that was ultimate simping.
That's extreme. But my question is because this is what I didn't understand, especially when you think about, like you said, all the different levels before you even get into a relationship. Is simping if you're single, are you simping? Are you simping only when you're in a relationship and you're doing too much, or when you're single and doing too much? Like, what part is that?
Look, going on a date, right? An actual date, that right there is not simping.
Sure.
You just doing like what you feel is best for you to get what it is that you want. You want to go on a date, you want to enjoy the time with the woman. You need to have you a little bit of bread, so you want to spend the bread on the date, enjoy that, you know. But you know, it's not only just for her, it's also for you as well to enjoy yourself. I think at some point in time, that concept of dating, like where it comes to like the actual dates, like was like, oh, forget whatever the dude wants. Just throw bread at the woman, throw bread at the woman, throw bread at the woman.
And
no,
this
dog.
Is why we suffer in the dating world, because of that thought process that men think that courting a woman or taking a woman out or buying a woman a drink is clown shit. Excuse my expression. Or you being a simp, or you being a clown, or you letting somebody play you. No, you're not. You're buying a damn drink.
Okay.
No,
Can I just say
the drink part? Buying a drink in the club, knowing good and damn well what you there for.
No, but not everybody. So that's the thing. Everybody at the club is not looking to have sex.
But
No,
that's not true. I'm about to say, I know when I would go, I was there to pop lock. I don't care nothing about.
I was there to get my dance, get my drink
I was there to pop lock,
and I wasn't looking to go home.
And I drank ginger ale. So.
But here's another thing. That whole drink thing. Oftentimes,
how old do you think I am?
Oftentimes, that's definitely my era. That's definitely my era.
Yeah, see.
Hey, Penny was in the club.
I was dirty whining and percolating. Yeah,
I was that too.
Penny, don't lie. You was in the club with the little cardboard box.
You Pumas on, 5 gold chains, can't go.
I just don't think that. Here's the problem. This is why dating has gone to hell, because of now it seemed it's looked at in such a negative way that if I do this, I should expect this.
It was called courting. It was a whole
yes.
It is strategic. No, it is a strategic play and positioning. You are being strategic and playing. And yes, social media has definitely made it harder because you can just swipe left. You don't even care, right? But there's an order of things that should happen, and you should feel comfortable. The man should be able to sort it out, because everybody don't even deserve for you to have conversation with or buy a drink. And I'm talking about for the man. Like, you know what I'm saying? If she in there half naked, that's probably not the one. So don't even waste your time.
No, probably here's the thing. If she's half naked, they want to
at least know it.
They know what type of one you're talking about.
She probably the one for 2 weeks.
For some, the most. Here's the thing. For some,
I was waiting for that. So I was waiting for that.
For some, the motive in buying a drink is to get sex.
Absolutely.
So they might be looking for the half-dressed one.
Let's be real.
Right, if that's the case, then know it. Play your position.
Right.
What percentage of men y'all think are buying a drink to GTD?
Well, I don't go to clubs, so I don't know.
I'm gonna say at least for sure 82. The other percentage is probably lost and insecure and don't think they can anyway. But most folks they're trying to do it on purpose.
Well, I don't even know about that, man, because when I was younger, I would buy a drink. It wasn't a big deal.
Please answer this question.
Hold on. I want to go back to a previous comment that she made. She said that her dad paid for everything for her mom. Yes. Now, of course, they're married.
That's what it is. Yeah, married.
No, I'm quite sure
that's a different generation. They were doing that before.
I'm quite sure that she's talking about before they were married.
Right, generationally.
Well, look. All right, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I truly, honestly believe that there's an innate thing inside of men where we feel like if we know who the one is, we have realized that, oh, this is the person for me. We don't all that simping, whatever the hell, that goes out the window.
Yeah, but how do you know that's a win for you if you buy a drink at the club? Or
that's a lot, bro.
That's the thing.
That's a lot, bro.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I've met quite
all the ones that know, they know. It's real simple.
The ones that know,
my husband knew. He knew before I did. He knew,
and that'd be the hard.
Knew.
You know what's crazy? Nowadays, this is a whole nother topic, though. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Nowadays, that's a hard realization for a lot of men. When the man recognizes that this is actually my person. This is the person that I'm supposed to be with for the rest of my days. But she don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just thinks that this is just something to be like this is just okay, this is cool for now. But it's like, no. You are actually the one type. Like, and it actually makes sense. I don't know how else to put it, man. It's hard.
Right. Well, let's
that's why you have to pay. You have to
talk about the stalkers and stupid things.
Yeah, let's hit this question though. She said, "Do you feel that because most men are losing their stamina at 40 due to excessive weed and alcohol, they're trying to overcompensate?" Nah.
You know what? Let me answer that. You know why? No, I don't necessarily feel they're overcompensating because most of them are in denial about their age anyway. They trying to be 27. They in denial about a whole bunch.
You think that at
not just that
big ages that a lot of these men out here are trying to act like young? Like, I think nowadays more so than ever, people are stepping into the pride of being at their current age. And if not, then I'm gonna tell people right now, I enjoy, even though it does have its own slight complications, I enjoy this entering into my mid-30s. And I can't wait for my 40s, because I feel like my 20s was lit, my 30s is pretty lit. But I feel like my 40s, knowing what I'm going to want to deal with and what I don't want to deal with, my 40s is going to be on fire. I feel like I'm going to be.
I think that's dope. But can we go back to the teacher's question? I want to answer this. I want to talk about this question.
All right, cool.
Okay, so fellas, Penny too. Do you guys feel that because most men are losing their stamina in their 40s due to excessive alcohol and weed, they are trying to overcompensate?
No, I don't feel that way.
I know a lot of dudes that are in their 40s that look like they done burnt out because they did a whole lot of drinking and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, but that's those guys though. But not everybody though.
You can't be talking about black men, because black don't crack unless you smoke it.
Now that's a lie. That's a lie.
You ain't never. But that's the women too. The women be doing too much as as they get older. I done met a lot of immature grown folks, I think both men and women, that really are extreme. And you just look at them, you're just like, you too old for these games. Like, you too old for this cycle. You too old for this toxicity. Like, for real. Like, what is going on? I ain't gonna remember homeboy. I remember when I was clubbing. I remember this dude in there, it's completely silver cornrows, and they were spaced out like a football field. I mean, it was like, let it go. He had the jersey.
Come on, we from the same city. You can't.
It was like, you know what? Whoever let you out the house like that don't love you. What is going on? I'm gonna need you to let it go.
I have a question though. So since we're talking about simping, what do you guys think is simping?
Okay, I'll tell you what I consider simping, right? You want to go on a date with a girl, and not only do you take her out, you also have to buy her kids food. You have to get her a goddamn babysitter for her children. And then you also might have to pay her phone bill.
That's too much.
Too goddamn much.
It is not cheaper to keep it. Let it go. That's too much.
If he does all of that, then yes, I would think yes.
I think that if you pay for the date, you simping.
Wait, so what?
Pay for the date, you simping?
If you take a woman on a date,
you are simping. Really? If you sit across,
what you trying to go Dutch?
And she don't even have the gall, the wherewithal, the how I put this, the brain, the cognitiveness, you know what I'm saying, to be able to at least say, oh yeah, let me go half on this with you. You shouldn't, what's it called? You should, hold on. You should not expect for a man to pay for your date.
If he asks me, yes, I do.
And look, this is the generation.
If you ask me on a date, yes, a very different generation. Because if you ask me on a date, that means that you are paying for the date.
You're going Dutch.
Why? Wait, talk about. Why would you agree to it if you don't want to spend time with me? You just want if you agree to it.
What does that have to do with paying?
What are you paying? Money.
What does that have to do with paying?
What are you talking about? I'm
not working at Sam's Club. I'm trying to get a goddamn private room. What are you talking about?
I want to say something. No, I want to say something. Now look,
baby, what is we doing?
See, look, now this is the problem, and this is exactly what you're saying, Ezel, is not. It's not just the men that's acting like that. The women be on the other extreme too. I don't need a man to take nothing for me.
Yes.
He don't have to take care of nothing. I don't want to have to owe nobody something. And I'm telling you, the products of the dysfunction that you are seeing right now is because of that mindset.
Give me the bad.
No. It's because of that mindset. Now look, let me finish. Let me finish because it's more than what the date represents.
The one that thinks that the woman should pay half.
And I put this towards, I'm talking about people who are actually out there trying to be serious. Now, the one for the night, you do what you're going to do, let it go, put it down. Okay, don't buy breakfast in the morning, keep it moving. You understand what you're doing, play that position.
But who got paid for it though? I'm just saying.
Before the ones who are trying to find. If you're trying to be out here trying to find a real relationship, one, you're going to be more selective about who you wasting and spending time on, who you're investing time on. So like you said, if this is somebody that could be a potential one, then you don't mind taking care of anything that's required. Because when I say that, I'm not saying that necessarily all men have to pay for everything. What I'm saying is that if you are actually trying to invest in your future, you're supposed to be letting that woman know that I got you and I am a provider.
See,
but you're also supposed to understand that the person that you are investing that time in, you're supposed to make sure that you do some good pickings so that you know she got your back and she's gonna cover everything else because of what you spend.
What you call dating with a purpose.
Let me get this real
dating
fast.
with a purpose.
Let me get this real fast. I understand dating with a purpose, and I understand what you're trying to say, Penny. But we are in a different day and age, and that is the part that I am missing from what it is that you're saying. We live in a world where women have understood they've stepped into their power. They're able to build empires. They're able to do everything which they want. So if she wants to, in fact, say, hey, I don't need a man for nothing. Well, guess what, mama? Good. Because I'm not gonna give you nothing.
But then that's not the right.
If you don't want, you don't.
That's not the woman you're choosing.
But the one, whatever it is that you
everything
want.
that you're saying,
you don't need a man for nothing.
At least you know that.
Guess what? Pay for the date then. What are you talking about?
You know what?
Don't have on a date.
He right though. No, he's right. He's there. Because any woman, if she approaches you,
my bad. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I said I was gonna yell, so I was gonna say this. Did y'all not fight for equality?
Man, Miss me.
Let me address that one. Let me address that one.
Y'all got it broken.
Hey, look, E, because I know it's on the microphone, so I know you can hear me. Even though, because this is one, be careful what you ask for. Okay, I call it the genie wish. Be careful what you ask for because you will get it. Yes, women fought for equality, and now they get equal this and equal that, and now they are comfortable with not having. Hey, look, but now they're comfortable not necessarily having men. They comfortable not having men. But I'm gonna ask you this: with everybody that's in the dating pool, how does it feel now that women don't need you and you don't need them? How does it feel? Because we are literally, it's full of lack and nothing's matched. You got a whole bunch of men on the couch and the women taking care of the household. You have men now taking care of the kids because the woman don't want to. It's full of dysfunction. And that's what it looks like. It's not true. Like equal pay is definitely different from the
I am a sweet, gentle teddy bear in real life. Yeah, for sure. No, continue though. I am for sure.
People calling you out.
But I would say too, with every man too, if the woman approaches you with that type of aggression, I don't need you. Let her have exactly what she wants to be by herself. Keep it moving, because the woman who respects you will not approach you with that nonsense.
She has the capacity to pay for everything for me. She don't need me. She got a nice 6-figure job. She got her own house. She got her own car. 2 jobs. Work hard. You a bad bro.
Oh, you better erase that message from your husband's seat.
No, but INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means, dog? She is doing her own thing. So guess what? All she wants me is for what she wants me for. And if it's just some the late night cuddling and some,
we're not talking about that.
What, baby? That's all I'm gonna be here for.
There's the woman that wants that. We're talking about dating for real.
If you want
dating
dating for real,
and if you're looking for substance, and you're looking for someone with some stability in your life, we're not talking about the woman that don't need a man. because then she needs to stay where she's at.
But the woman that don't need a man wants a man too. She still
right, but the one that look, that means that she need to be very clear about what it is. Either you don't want a man or you do. Other than that, if you don't want a man, you got exactly what you asked for.
Because when you come into a situation with that attitude, you're gonna get what you're asking for.
Okay, and that's for the men too, for the so-called simps. If you are with a woman who keeps telling you, "I don't need you, I don't need you," let her go. Like, it's called toxic. She done told you to your face she don't need you. Why would you stay in a relationship like that? Now y'all already know I'm not team just women, men too. Like, do
Absolutely.
better. Should nobody be? If you have to beg for attention, if you got to go out your way, take care of the kids, they food, her bills, and this and the other, you're doing too much. That's never going to be enough because it's not even enough for you.
Letitia is Letitia.
Oh, man.
She cooking it.
Take that down. You're going to get her in trouble. Look, you're going to get her in trouble. Take it.
She going to get herself in trouble.
Yo.
The show that got hotter.
It's getting hot in here. Ezel, don't take off none of your clothes. Like, there you go. All right.
I'm gonna keep
he said, keep that finger on the screen. Hey, yo.
This is great.
Hey, you remember that one? Hey, RG, you remember that one confession from a year ago? A year ago.
Oh, son, I forgot.
That was a real life.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you on the other end of the whole simping thing. Man. Now y'all didn't make it clear. Is simping only if you're single or when you're doing too much in a relationship, or is it just both? It's the act.
I think that it depends on what level of the relationship you are. Once again, my diagram is like this. If the relationship is upward going like this, then the simping level is downward going like down. Because there's like,
the more you engage, the less you're,
the more you, like, if you're from, I'm talking about, because engaged to married, bro, like, engaged, like, if we live together, what do you mean? Of course, I'm finna, like, we share bills, and no, I'm finna take care of that. Like,
so, should you be a simp for your partner?
Yes, you want. Listen, the ideal relationship.
Yes and no.
Hold on. If y'all don't know, you don't know. The ideal relationship is for both.
Yeah, it is an after dark show. Go for it. Say everything you're gonna say.
Should you
absolutely be a simp for your partner?
Look, it's an after dark show, but it's the internet. It's forever.
The definition of simp,
and we're here for all of it. Keep coming.
What we're talking about is simp. Should you really be a simp for your partner? Because no, not
with the definition. Not with the definition of simping. That definition says that you are willing to do anything. And you should never be willing to do any and everything.
Validation.
That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Doing that in your relationship.
Come on. Are we not actually like picking this apart? Because I feel like it says simping involves giving too much attention and affection, whether through gifts, compliments, or acts of service, as a way of seeking validation from someone else.
You can't leave that part out.
Seeking validation for someone else, then no, then I don't believe in being.
That's what I'm saying.
Doing all of this stuff, but it doesn't have to be to seek validation. It's just as a way of saying, "Hey,
I love you.
I appreciate you."
Okay.
No, like I want to feel like us. I want to be able to be like, nah, I'm simping. I am simping for my wife. I'm simping for the person that I get to come home to, and I want her to feel the exact same way about me. Like, no. I want her to be like, no, right. Like I want to feel like, bro, like I come back and I'll be like, damn, she done went above and beyond, and I feel inspired to do the exact same thing for her. I think that right there is a beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing, bro. Like, that's
I'm glad that the people get to hear you saying it, because it's definitely a balance, because it's true. That's why you want to be willing it. That courting in the beginning is supposed to be like the prelude to who you are. That's why people do it. Because you are trying to show the other person, okay, well, this is what to expect. This is who I am. But you're supposed to be selective about who you show that to.
Right.
Now, like I said, that's different.
And I can tell you
for the night.
What being a simp is not, because I think that sometimes men think that being a simp means that someone who's expressing themselves, someone that is compassionate or showing some sort of emotion I think there are men that feels like if I'm doing that, then I am a simp. And
no, you're just insecure in how you feel.
Well, there's some insecurity there.
Look, you know what? Ask yourself whether with the simp, because one, when you are committed, there are some things that people have to understand too. There are some things that you should never be doing for your boyfriend and your girlfriend. Okay, because marriage, that's a different level of commitment. There are some things that you're not even supposed to be introducing to the one for the night. They shouldn't even know that you cook steak and eggs in the morning. Like they should be doing.
I agree with that 100%.
True. Just because you're at my house overnight, I'm still gonna eat my steak and eggs. I don't care if you.
I'm talking about a couple shows back when Ezel was talking about having the girl wake up in the morning making steak and eggs. If it's just for the night, you get no bread.
Right? No, you're right about that.
Uncomfortable callback. Okay,
that's a good. It's like no, but I'm saying that's the difference. No, because that's the difference. Some people put way too much energy in people who are only temporary. Like you was never supposed to stick around. This is how you get stalkers too.
Like you said,
this is how you get the stalkers. Like you can't be doing all of that. Okay.
He
was gonna keep him up there. You just keep on. You just gonna tease her. You gonna tease her.
Look, and now you can't express something like this.
It's my fault. At 7 a.m. because I wanted steak and eggs. That's my fault.
You better take your butt out. Peace. What you mean?
I better get up and go to breakfast.
Pulled out. I'll never forget this. She pulled out the grill and she got to work. I was like, "Damn, you real? You a chef for real?" I kept making fun of her. Anyway, sorry.
Because you know why? She probably didn't realize he was only there for one night. She probably was trying to
get some gloves.
She probably was trying to come back.
That's fine. No, but see, all right, let me ask this. Let me before y'all roll. Let me get this one. The simping seemed like they was talking about the men because I really wanted to see, especially E. I wanted you to ask this question. What is it? The look at me. Girls, the other extreme for the ladies that be doing too much.
Pick me.
Pick me. That's what it is. Pick me.
Those would be simps.
I want to know: is that the simp for the woman version, or is it different?
I don't.
That's what people call.
You can have.
No, I don't know.
Well.
No, I don't think so. Because I think what people call pick me for the women are usually women who were like us, Minnie, when we are champion for the men. Like when we show up and that's what they call pick-me's.
But
okay, I was about to say, I was like, is that her that's doing too much?
I don't know, but a lot of times women that champion for men, women that are sometimes maybe on the side of the men who
have empathy, women that show towards
men are considered pick-me's.
All right, so we're gonna make it a whole nother show then.
Yes,
okay.
That's a whole nother show.
That's right.
I'm telling you, it's a whole nother
show.
It's not simping when it's yours. Like if you are in a committed, especially in a marriage, it's not simping. But
can you be? What if you in a committed relationship?
But it should be. It should be mutual. I'm trying to spoil my man. I know he spoiled me. Like that's how it's supposed to be. When you marry, you should be simping for each other. You should be doing everything for each other. You belong to each other. Your body belongs to them.
But I don't know if simping applies for people that are married. I think when you think about simping, oftentimes it's for single people.
It's for single.
But if that marriage is imbalanced,
and the what's called
it's possible to do too much.
At least to a mindset, and that also can cause confusion as well. That I can see how that causes confusion with certain people because of the fact that, like, oh, hey, I'm not in a relationship. I'm just in a stage where we're trying to get to a relationship, but I'm doing all of these things that mimic a relationship. So it could be construed as simping, and because of my own pride, like I know you got pride, I got pride too. Shit, I got ego too. Shit, so. Because of that, I don't feel right doing all of these things. And that can cause confusion because if it's something that you want, you could potentially start moving in the opposite direction because of the fact that, hey, like, we're still not, like, actually technically a thing.
That's boundaries. And that's why you're supposed to work on yourself first before you become in a relationship. The only time that you're ever number one in your life is when you're by yourself. In a relationship, you're number two. Don't let you get nobody pregnant or have kids. Now you're number 3 and 4, and don't get a dog. That's why pay attention to yourself when you by yourself, because then you'll be fulfilled and you won't have that type of void to have to try to do so much for someone else's approval. Because when it's unbalanced, and that's too much.
Man, you got the gloves on, dog. Put the gloves on.
Or a woman, okay? But you have to know the difference. And I say this for men and women. Do not waste your precious gifts on trash. Like, for real.
Right.
Don't treat your girlfriend like your wife. Don't treat your boyfriend like your husband, because they are not.
Why would you not do that? Hold on.
Wait.
No.
I don't.
There's about to be another 30 minutes.
Why I don't agree.
Got it. I love this.
Why would you not?
It's because not everybody is getting. I don't. That's not true though.
No, yes, it is. The commitment's not there. You can sign
up. My grandmother never got married. She was.
If you want to be boyfriend and girlfriend for 20 and 30 years, that's on you. But usually when you ask them,
what people do though.
But everybody I know who does that, when I ask them, the first thing they say is that because I want to be able to get up and go quickly. That is not somebody committed if they're preparing a plan B.
My grandmother they never got married.
Y'all, I'm telling y'all right now.
That's everybody's story though.
The king 2-week relationships, I'm telling you right now, if I decide that I'm going to be in a relationship with someone and they claim me and I claim them, I'm going to treat this person
in a
manner that mimics what we would look like when we are
agree with you.
Married. That mimics what it looks like when we are fucking like once engaged. All of that because of the fact that I want you to understand what is going to take place for both of us. This is how I am in those type of relationships, and I'm not fucking dog because
Ray, your slip is showing.
Because it's like, what am I doing? Am I holding back if I can figure that this person is the person I want to be with? Maybe we're not married now, but that
you can test that out a whole lot. We're not giving 120. I don't believe that you should give people that you. I don't know how to that you're dating 120 of your stuff, because this is how people get dating stalkers or get hurt.
I know people with the whole you're single until you get married thing. But if we decide that we're in a committed relationship, we're not single. You ain't out there, I'm not out there. Y'all put so much on marriage. I get it. That ain't everybody's story though.
That's true. That's
not everybody's story.
But if I get into goddamn a common law marriage or goddamn,
then you might as well marry because you're still giving up some stuff. There's a lot of legalities in
it. It's like we lose the lack of acknowledgement of compromise when it comes to relationships that are not marriage, or that are not engaged.
People downplay those relationships so much, and I think that's not fair.
I think
I understand what you're saying, and I'm not trying to be offensive for people who are in long-term committed relationships. But the truth of it is, there is an obligation to the other person's spirit. There is an obligation to God. There's an obligation by state and legalities that you don't get unless you're married. That's what I'm saying. But there are certain things that because you could be in a relationship for a long time, be committed. And then, especially if you know
each other,
if you know that you can but see, there's a lot. What I'm saying is that because there's a long list of things of being a good person and treating the person that you love well, that you definitely can do. And I'm saying that those are different behaviors and things that the risks that you take upon yourself emotionally.
It's always married people that speak like this though,
because it's a different level of commitment.
But people who are not married could take that offensively, to be honest. It's always the married people that speak like this, but there are people that are just as happy as you that are not married.
Right.
Look, they can be happy and they can be, but like I said, but the difference is
you're not going to change your opinion. You're never going to change your opinion.
I don't know people that are very happy that aren't married.
Down on people who aren't married. I'm
not trying to speak down on them. I'm just saying that there is a difference. I know some people. Matter of fact, because when I got married, there was only one other person in both my family and my husband at the time's family that was ever even married. We were completely surrounded by people who weren't married.
I've been married
and long-term relationships. They were in long-term relationships.
How tall are you? People want to know.
People want to know.
Somebody out here applying pressure, dog. I'm just saying, it's amazing. I enjoy it.
But Michelle and Ezell.
Man, you can't
even with the long-term commitment and with being yourself.
I just want to
be yourself and giving your all in the relationship. Are you not selective about who you give like the final touches of yourself?
Absolutely. And that will only be somebody who I plan to be committed with, even if it's not marriage.
Right, but you're at least very clear, both you and the other person, that we are committed.
That's what I'm referring to. If we both decide that we're doing this and we're committed, but we just haven't decided on marriage yet, I'm still going to give 100% of myself to the relationship.
Let me ask that question. What if y'all are both committed? Well, let's say y'all are exclusive and you do all the things that like are relationship like trips and all that other stuff, but y'all don't have a like not no title, but y'all know and y'all acknowledge y'all are one another.
They're gonna be there tomorrow. We here right now. Stay here.
Yeah, they're gonna be there tomorrow.
Just so you know.
Hey, boy.
That debate gonna be there tomorrow. It's gonna be on YouTube. We here right now.
We're debating about marriage and not being married right now. So
right.
And how y'all trying to make it seem like people that ain't married, you know.
You can have a good. You can definitely still have a good. You can have a good time, and you can still have love. You can still have kids. You can still have pretty much almost everything that is in the marriage,
except the paper.
Right, but it's like, but if that spouse dies,
arrangement.
But if that spouse dies, it belongs to the state. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff. That's the kind of security past life that's not necessarily there.
On something real fast. Look, you can have a.
Talking about this one.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah. You can. I know it doesn't make sense, but it is something that that I have seen take place, and that I can acknowledge that I've been a part of, whether I enacted it or the other person enacted it. Like, you can, in fact, have all the things that are relationship like, you know what I'm saying, go on picnics, do all that stuff, and, you know what I'm saying, but not be in, like, you know what I'm saying, and not be boyfriend and girlfriend, like, but still just be exclusive of one another. It's kind of like, if you were to try to title to it, it would be like exclusively dating. You know what I mean?
But how long would you do that?
Huh?
You know, it's like, how long would you do it? Because it's one thing when you are getting to know somebody. It's one thing in the beginning of, okay, you know what, I really like you and I want you to stay around for a while. Right. But how many years would you participate to play house without locking it down in a sense? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing. Look, the people,
see how we getting put down? See how we getting put down?
The people that I work with, how we getting put down? The people that I worked with in these different combinations of all ages are usually hurt, which is why they don't commit. Something happened. Their mom, their dad, they saw a lot of bad marriages, and then they made something. But I seen some that have seen bad marriages, and they made the choice. I don't want that. They seen people change when they got married. They made a sound decision that this is not something I want, but it's coming from a place of fear. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like what, and even if it's mutual, if you find somebody else,
whatever reasons y'all could come up with for people not getting married because you're married, then that's what you came up with. I'm not going to debate it no more.
That's basically an open.
No, you done broke Michelle. Stop breaking Michelle, damn it.
Because people have their way of thinking, and people have another, and it doesn't mean that because they think the way that they think that is right for everybody, and that's how I am not going to call it.
No, I don't think. I don't. No, marriage is not for everybody. That's just a fact. That's true. You got some people that are very bad when they single too. You're like, you doing that kind of weird. No, like, everything is not for everybody.
Like in their own lives, and they just be like, "Nah, I don't want to deal with that," or like, dog. Even for me, like, part of me sometimes, not gonna lie to y'all, sometimes I don't think I'll ever do it because of the fact that I know that I'm imperfect, and I know that there's no day where I will reach perfection. I know I'll always try to progress and be better. But I have lived a life where I, at one point in time, believed that I need to be perfect for the partner that I wanted, and that'll never be a reality. Like,
bro,
because
can I ask you a question?
Perfect partner.
How do you define perfection, my boy? How do you define perfection? We're all flawed beings.
That doesn't.
So that's a little bit.
No way.
Exactly what
What's your level of real?
Oh, he's saying he used to feel that way.
Okay.
I feel like when some people say that, oh, hey, it's you're operating out of fear, I don't agree to that. I think that I'm coming from a place of legit just logic. Like, I don't want to I don't want someone to be hurt by my actions or inaction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I choose to keep myself from being at a level to where they could quite possibly feel that. Like I'd rather just be friends. Like I'd rather just be cool with you. Man, maybe we had sex a couple of a couple of times, or we did a couple of things, or maybe we went on some dates and whatnot. But I would rather just be cool than for me to give the entirety of me, and you realize that all of me is either not enough for you or it's too much for you. You know what I mean?
Let
me just retain myself, retain my peace, and be happy alone. I'm good alone.
So why?
Alone, actually,
but why? If you're good alone, then why even entertain a woman? Because regardless of how you're trying to, regardless of how
I think you have to be able to be good alone before you can enter into a relationship.
I think it is too. But because you know how folks is, shoot, when they interested, you know what I'm saying? They think you good. They trying to, most of us like, all right, it's just like the drink. You get the drink because you have intentions. And most of us, we entertain each other because we have intentions. Like we're trying to see where this goes. It's usually, it doesn't usually stay at a one-time thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't take risks with our bodies and stuff like that for it to be just a one-time thing. It may not be a forever thing, but it's usually not a one-time thing.
But saying that you're good alone doesn't mean that you don't want a relationship.
I mean, no, I'm not saying that part. I think being good alone is great. I think that's the best because you should be able to be happy by yourself. I'm talking about when he said, like when he deals with another woman or when he deals with people, but he protects them from having his full self. That's what I'm saying. Like don't you want to be?
I think we all done had some heartbreak.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't get me wrong, Penny. I understand what it is that you're saying. It's just that for me personally, I don't think that anyone is good enough for me. Like,
do you trust you?
Like, there's nobody like they're like dog. Like, what I want is so impossible that I don't believe that anyone is good enough for me. And I am actually in a place to receive what it is that I want. But none of you are good enough for me. And I want to be very clear about this. Look at me. Yes, you. Not you. You're cool.
What do you mean no one is good enough for you?
No one is good enough for me. No one. Like, and
do you trust you?
That doesn't make sense. It does make sense because that's your reality.
5 of y'all would be absolutely amazing. I would love if that worked. If it could just be me and y'all 5, great. But since that's not ever gonna happen,
take him off ISO.
I just want to see the pressure.
She say, take it off.
Off the ISO.
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. I apply pressure. That's what I do. I feel like the spotlight's on my dog, and I must.
She said, take it off.
That's what I do. As a producer of the show, I provide pressure. I see pressure. Man. I just,
keep him big, please.
Nice.
She said you just turned the lights off. She said, Letitia is hilarious.
That's my dog, Letitia. We here, dog. We here, dog.
How do you feel?
Subscribe to my OnlyFans if you.
Brown chicken, wow.
Oh,
gosh.
I'm gonna get us paid one way or another, goddamn.
Yep.
I think you need to be charging now. Listen, his cash app is. If I did have
OnlyFans, how much should I?
Wait. Wait. You said the magic word, bong. If you like,
don't pimp them now.
Right now.
Don't pimp them. Talking about the cash app.
You can send to our PayPal.
At our game,
Yep. All proceeds go to this Constance Network and make it easy exploit it more. We will exploit the hell out of him for you.
What's that OnlyFans? He over there doing pop locking with his hands and stuff.
Doing that to show his hands.
Dog, who is that guy? Hey.
It's my favorite show.
Can we do the? Is it time?
Woo, this show was interesting. My jaws are hurting from laughing.
Indeed,
what?
This is a great show, man.
My jaws are
Okay,
From
jaws.
laughing.
You know you got that jersey. I ain't know what you said.
Oh,
It was
my
like,
jaws.
what?
Hey, yo. Hey,
Pause.
I was like, what?
hey, yo.
You're like, Michelle, what?
See?
Oh,
All
my
right,
goodness.
cool.
It's in the container.
We can make that happen. Don't you worry, buddy.
Hey,
That's what I do.
you're not gonna pick me.
Who said? I said successfully market a commodity that is on our network.
Every day I'm hustling.
Indeed.
Hey, look, Letitia about to have to get 2 phones. She gonna get in trouble after this one. Good gracious.
Pressure.
Hey, look,
Applying
we already
pressure.
put the disclaimer. We are not responsible for anybody that can, and we might get hurt from our discussion.
Feelings getting hurt and all that.
I
You
don't
know,
think
I
nobody
don't
gonna get
know.
hurt. You might get paid.
So
I
either.
don't think nobody getting hurt though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, please don't. Please be careful out in these
Well,
streets.
listen, guys, this show has been amazing.
It was fun. It was really
This
fun.
was fun.
Thank you so much.
Now we need to go finish. Ezel sounds like you just need multiple women.
Oh, what's that Usher song?
Okay, so
Can you handle it?
Uh-oh.
Can
The
you
Usher joint. You
People
can
calling you
handle it.
dog.
Just be careful what you ask for.
I wasn't going.
Yo.
He said there ain't just one for me. Damn, we heard everybody. We heard him count them. He said 5.
I did the polygamy thing. It was cool. It was cool, but y'all, that's not for
Oh, they
me.
fighting for this cat in the chat.
I just want one wife, and her and
Leave my easel alone, damn it.
Oh, she is claiming that.
She's claiming it.
Oh,
Hey, man.
claimed,
All right.
damn, she claimed me before. Never mind. Hey, cut the show off.
Thank you, everybody, for Letitia. You have been amazing. This show. You please come back.
Friends of the show.
Archie, cut the show.
Shout out to the chat. Everybody.
How you gonna put your mouth next to the screen? That's not helping.
Shout
Yeah.
out to
I'm gonna go ahead
everybody
and start that
was in
one.
our chat.
Leave
Yes,
my
ma'am.
easel alone.
I love
Free
it.
us. Let
So,
us free.
ooh, she said you're looking to be a second husband.
Yes.
Oh, what?
She gonna flip the script.
Hey, look, we sitting here.
Oh,
Look,
you the back
look,
quarterback.
Michelle, you waiting for an answer? You like, hey,
What's up with
about to
that?
say? What you about to say, homie? You on the spot?
Yeah, go
Put
ahead,
the
back
ISO
quarterback.
like, ISO
What am I
that.
gonna say?
Yes.
Yo.
ISO. Long. What you gotta say, sir?
Oop.
I'm not even the person that I want's first husband. I can't be nobody.
All of a sudden.
But you can follow me at ezelmoon _
She said she got an extra. Listen, let the people know.
Got it?
Yep, I got it.
All right, cool. Next, this is Trey Record and Megan. I love it. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Michelle.
This has been a great show. You know, I love my co-hosts. We just have a great time on this podcast. And thanks everybody for joining us. You can find me and follow me at Michelle, at Michelle _ with 1 _ ELL, and also Divine Essence Candles 24 on Instagram, and my website for my candles are divineessence.us. Please go and support my business. You won't be sorry.
Yeah.
Just
Got next
beautiful.
one?
Just beautiful.
No, I'll go next because Penny can
Yes.
close the show. Hey, I am RG, proud co-host of this chaos we call Working with Scissors. Thank you for pulling up and enjoying our madness. We cannot do this without you. Keep the chats going. That's what we're all about. We are a community show.
Yes,
Letitia, Erica, we're on every week. Tuesday, 8 p.m. I think we have a break coming up in October, but other than that, we have consistent conversations with you guys. Also coming up next week is our sister Michelle's show. So we got some new stuff coming up.
Yes, we got some new stuff coming. I'm excited. So after we work with scissors and we get cut, we got to come and heal out loud.
Please, look, you got to give her an iPhone for that so she can talk about the show.
Yeah.
Give her an iPhone so she can talk about the show.
So catch me on Mondays. Catch Michelle everywhere. Here she is. Boom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next week we'll be starting Healing Out Loud. So as you see, we're running with scissors now, though. So we got the scissors. We're getting the scissors. So after you get cut, you got to come on Wednesdays and heal out loud. So we are going to be talking about all things related to healing and growing and evolving and all the things that come along with that. So tap in on Wednesdays at 8 p.m.
Can I pull up and be my mature self on that show?
Oh, sure you can. I would love to have a man join the conversation. Yes, that would be dope.
I'm just ready to be like, yeah, I'm gonna be up there like, simping like shit. Like, yeah, ladies, all y'all are so correct.
No,
yeah.
you ain't getting. No. I'm gonna kick you off.
Right.
I'm gonna kick you off.
Hell no.
Oh my God. Yes, ladies.
Right, Michelle gonna pull your card.
Every day I'm simping. Every day is every day. Make sure you guys support us. We have 3 amazing shows that will be on this network. So consider donating to our network, the United Front Network, at Our Gains II on PayPal. And if you have any feedback or questions or want to be a guest, you can email us at weareunited@myyahoo.com.
And if you want a shirtless picture from me, donate $200 to $ Ezel Moon.
Merchandise coming soon. We're gonna have him model.
Amongst
so this is what we'll do.
Dang, she pimping them out. She said we're gonna have him model.
When we merchandise, we're gonna have Ezel model, and then he's gonna rip himself out the shirt. Okay.
All right, cool. Let's make it happen.
Y'all got
make it happen.
Say no. Technically. Right?
Let's get it.
Sprinkles,
$1 bills, y'all.
Right.
Woo, she said 200. She want to see everything. Listen, we got to get up out of here, y'all.
Hey, just put in the email. We'll work on it.
Yes. Email us.
All right.
We'll make something happen.
That's fun. And you can find me.
Oh, yeah. I forgot my penny. I'm just trying to get you on the trouble. My bad.
I'm laughing. Y'all got my face hurting over here today. This has been a good week. Both shows have been off the chain this week. This has been a fire week. But you can find me on Facebook at mrspenny.owens, on Instagram _PennyOwens, and you can find my speaking site at www.pennyowens.com. And if you need empowerment and you want to reclaim your life's narrative, go to my quarterly event, December 7th. December 7th for this 4-hour transformative event, and it will just change your life and everybody around you. So that's where you can find me. And join us again on Tuesdays, everybody. Don't listen to what the post is saying. It's Tuesday nights now at 8.
Right, Tuesday night.
Live
next week. Did anybody have next week's topic up?
Don't make us look unprofessional at the last minute.
I know. I'm trying to find it real quick.
All right. So, in the meantime,
next week still works with what we were talking about today.
ISO Ezel is hilarious.
ISO Ezel.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yes, ISO Ezel till we find the topic. That's what we do. You gotta get people on the road.
It goes off of what we were talking about today.
Should women put their men in a relationship?
What?
Man first
in a relationship.
What does she expect for her to be put first by the man?
Next week.
My goodness, E.
We're gonna talk about it next week.
I know.
Fuck you. If you don't expect,
we gonna know.
All right, next week. All right,
we're gonna talk about it next week.
We got steam.
Everybody, we got to go.
Man, already. We ain't even got to the show, bro. Relax. All right.
Peace and love, y'all.
Bye, y'all.